Welcome back to File Under Fire, a wrestling review podcast. My name is Brady. I am your host. Joined with me, as always, is Dom
What's up, guys? It's literally my episode.
and Aubie.
It's Dom's episode.
This is
Yeah.
Dom's episode.
Dom's world,
This
and we're all
is,
just living in it.
you know, fuck, I don't even know how long ago that was. Maybe 6+ months ago that we did the ism episodes.
Yes.
This is somehow going to be more Dom than the episode where we all tried to be Dom.
Yeah, I just picked the three most dumb matches ever.
which is kind of insane, but it is Dom's pick for his GWE agenda, and really, I mean, taking off the beaten path here. Somebody who really hasn't had much conversation in their PWO thread since what, like 2016 or something
2015,
like
yeah.
that. It is Trauma One. Dom,
He is so cool,
what do
bro.
you value the most about Trauma One?
Well, I think that I think obviously if you're gonna have like a top guy, like if you're gonna have a Technico, he's gotta look cool as hell. And I think we can all agree he easily passes that very easily. He looks so cool.
Looks cooler than his brother, by far.
Oh, 100%. Can you imagine if you were growing up and like your family thing was like you would go to watch IWRG and that was like your guy that you loved? I would fucking love Trauma Primero from the second I saw him because I would be like,
Because he
holy
just looks
shit.
crazy.
It looks crazy. He does cool shit. And I guess why I wanted to bring him is because when Obvi said bring guys who you like do the best at the things you personally value, I like guys who are kind of assholes, and two, I like guys who throw off the natural rhythm of a match, and I don't think there's anyone better at that than Trauma Primero, at least when it comes to Lucha and modern Lucha. So I think I want people to give him more of a chance. I think he's really a really interesting guy.
I think that the trios match that we're going to talk about today, I think, is a great example of that too.
Yes, that's why I picked it. That's why I picked it.
He is. I don't even know where to like start with him, but like, I think, and this is a problem I think that is larger than just just Los Traumas. I think this is like a problem with a lot of guys who are like career tag guys, more or less, where like people have a hard time separating them and like thinking about like which one is better.
Yeah.
And so it's when it comes to things like this of trying to really narrow down who are the 100 greatest wrestlers ever, like when it's guys that are so intertwined with a tag team,
Yeah, it's hard to find things that make like the guy like
one of them stand out.
Yeah, I think this one though is not necessarily in that mold just because of he has these crazy singles matches. Yeah, I think a lot of it is more Dom. You are steeped in the indie lucha stuff. Like that is your domain, and I just don't think people are like really tapped into it like that.
Yeah, because I guess it's like people don't talk about it. They're like, or like the only way you know about it is if you're already like into wrestling, and like so it's hard, I guess, and like it's not easy to find these matches too.
Yeah, somebody, I think it was like JR said that it exists in a realm beyond cage match.
Yeah,
which is good because it's like built-in gatekeeping.
Yeah,
but then when it comes to a project like this, it's hard. And like the way it's uploaded and the way you have to find it, yeah, it's tough.
I mean, hell, just like take you behind the curtain here. Just part of the reason like this episode's a little late is like just kind of how hard it is to like find a lot of these matches, and you can see something on paper, like on LuchaDB, and like, oh, this looks really sick, but then it's like half the links are dead or it's clipped, and you're just like, the search is never ending. Like we had this conversation where I was like, you know, Dom was kind of like, sorry, it's like taking so long. It's like, hey man, me and Albie
It
kind of
is
picked.
hard to do it, yeah,
Me
because
and Albie both kind of picked guys that are like
uh
a lot of their cases due to a lot of their TV work, and it's like, I could sit there and watch 20 Paul London matches in one night and like not feel like I watched a lot of anything because they're all sub 10 and go pretty quickly.
yeah.
But for you, like for this case, and I don't think that like it's a fault. I think if anything it helps him, but it's like, these apuestas are 30 plus.
And it's something I was talking about earlier, but even his like TV matches are 30 plus because they're all 3 falls, and that's something I wanted to say. He is someone that he really only does like 3 fall matches. I don't know if I can't remember the last match I watched where it really was only one match, and I guess really indie stuff, but everything that's official IWRG, he does like 2 out of 3 falls because I don't know. I assume that's just kind of baked into his blood. Like his father is Negro Navarro, right? And I'm pretty sure what is it, Misioneros de la Muerte or something, that the trio he was in, pretty sure that kind of revolutionized or popularized that trios 2 out of 3 falls match type. So it's not surprising that it's like kind of baked into his blood. Like that's what his formative years in wrestling were, just 2 out of 3 falls, 2 out of 3 falls. You know what I mean? Just that style. So all of his shit is pretty long with like the typical like Yave and all that. But he's also
really good at.
yes, he's really good at it because obviously when your father's Negro Navarro, you're gonna be really good at that because he probably is just teaching them. We made the joke. He was probably fucking tying his kids up in crazy knots just for no reason.
Yeah, just for
That's why
fun.
he's so fucking mean.
Yeah, bro. It is Negro Navarro's a mean motherfucker because in the apuestas he comes in looking like a fucking tortoise, over roaring.
And they're like, when you're doing this and looking at these guys, one of the things I think is so cool, Dom, about like what you bring and your tastes and stuff is like there are just way fewer guideposts. You're finding it on your own. You're not reading forum posts from 20 years ago and like discovering a canon. You're just like digging through stuff.
I'm digging through Lucha DB and seeing if they have recommended matches because that's the only guidepost. And even then, like we were saying, not even a stable guidepost because sometimes the shit, like the trios match I found off Lucha DB, but it was only like the second faller, I think, or something. Like I only found out that it was on the whole thing on IWTV.
Yeah, it's like 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, huh.
But even still, like even with picking Trauma 1 and like loving Trauma 1, I'm sure this is a guy that you were just like watching stuff, and he stood out to you.
Yes,
and he
100%.
was like a discovery to you. So I think that's awesome that you're bringing that because that's like very difficult to do.
Yeah, like
in modern wrestling fandom.
I was saying it like the first. I think I had been talking about the traumas like a lot, like, but I think it all stemmed because like I don't know Lucha DB and stuff, and I was just trying to find crazy like stiff stuff, and I don't even know. Like I just landed on the Lucha DB trauma or something or the other, and I watched this, and he stood out super crazy to me because he looks cool. He did the super mean hard face slaps, and he looks cool. You know, that's all you need.
Yeah. It's so crazy how, like, in the later matches, he just looks like Negro Navarro in, like, a crazy-ass mask. Like, he's just like him. He's wearing the singlet.
He is so fucking wide, yeah, and, like, the singlet looks exactly like him, and I would like to watch more Negro Navarro because he is his offense is always just like work punches to the jaw that definitely still hurt, and then clotheslines. It's very, very fun. That whole early era of IWRG is kind of almost like the Midwest. Not the I almost said the Midwest, the Wild West. It's kind of like the Wild West. Like there's just not a lot. Like you don't really see a lot of people talking about the shit. Like I watched a match that was really good that apparently was I don't know how to say it. Now Capon like match of the year that year, and like I didn't even know about it. It's just I don't know. Mexico's awesome. Mexico's awesome.
See,
it is. It's something so specific to them too, and like I think Trauma 1 can only fit in like where he is. Like you could not send Trauma 1 to a US scenario.
No, I think honestly
CMLL, they'd be fucking shitting their diapers.
They would let him in. They would close him out the door.
I almost think I feel like I infer that he's almost like a guy that like is very proud of being like a worker of where he's at, like he stays there. I mean, like he was. I don't know. I know because now he's doing the Crash stuff a lot, and then there's always the like Frasero Jr. and stuff. Like I don't know about now, but he was with IWRG for a while. You know what I mean? Like he was always doing stuff for there. I mean, I bet you he still has matches in IWRG that you could find on YouTube, like from last year or so. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but I don't even think he would ever do CMLL. I don't think he would do it. I think he would probably be.
I don't think they'd ask him either.
yeah. I think they know what they would get into, and probably a lot. There would probably be a lot of backstage fights. I don't know.
Didn't he? I feel like he did do like a tournament or something with CMLL.
I have no idea because when I was looking through Lucha DB, I was trying to sort through video, and I don't think I saw anything from CMLL. The only tournament I saw besides like IWRG tournaments was like a Young Dragon Cup, which those were the Angelico matches that Jetlag talked about, but I couldn't find them. And IWTV just that shit don't exist.
I'm on his cage match. I think cage match is dying.
Like I think it's literally been dying every time we've tried to use it the last couple episodes.
I did pull up my cage match game already, but yeah, it's like I clicked on the career tab and it's like, oh no, it doesn't like that. Maybe it's because it doesn't understand how many promotions it has to load. But then again,
I think people are doing like coordinated attacks again. Like remember when it was fucked and you like couldn't search a wrestler through Google on cage match, and like it would just every other page would crash. I think it's doing that again.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter though. This is not a CMLL guy. This is not even a AAA guy, honestly, in terms of his style. He is where he should be, but that's awesome because that's what Dom loves. And this guy's like the king shit of fuck Lucha Mountain.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Fuck Lucha. He's the king of fuck Lucha Mountain kill.
I think there's nowhere that's more evident.
He's like Conan, like barbarian.
In these three matches.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into the first match here?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, which one is it? I forgot to look at the format.
It is Trauma 1 versus Wotan from Producciones. Is it AVE or is it just AV?
Ave?
I think it's AVE because it's in caps. I don't know. No one else knows either except like Floke, so it's fine.
Is Wotan affiliated with this promotion? Because everyone in the crowd has dope-ass Wotan shirts.
But it's from 2/3/24. This is the Apuestas match. I do think Dom, you did watch the singles prior to the Apuestas, right?
Yes,
it's a title match.
Yeah. It's a very dope titles match.
I think they're wearing, because I saw a cameraman wearing one. It's like a shirt for this. It's like Trauma 1 versus Wotan.
Okay, yeah.
That's so dope. I would fucking if I could find that shirt. If If I can find that shirt,
Yeah.
I would literally get that. That's because it's
covered in blood.
Because I think this is like an anniversario show from what I remember. I didn't write that down,
Yeah.
but
They have
I think
old
that's
ass
right.
Shu El Guerrero there. Which I now am assuming Wotan was trained by Shu El Guerrero, which I would not have known that. Wotan has like a Shu El Guerrero homage like mask too. And Trauma is just a dope ass looking badass with like a leather jacket, and he's like blue. Fuck it, that's cool.
I think
That's
Wotan was
dope as
trained
fuck.
by Negro Navarro also.
Ooh, maybe. Wait, storylines. Wait,
Could be. They did have a little video package before this, but I don't speak
I
Spanish.
did.
For some
I
reason,
did.
L.A. Park was in it.
Uh-huh.
So I was gonna
That's so
say
cool.
I saw that.
I didn't watch it. I just got to the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
did
I have
watch
no
it.
context for this because I told you guys the other day, this is like literally one of the first things I watched when I
To
started
get
watching
back into
wrestling
wrestling,
again. Yeah. So I don't know what led up to it, but I did watch this like a week after I started watching wrestling again and was like, okay.
That's
we're back.
crazy though. Like for this to be like your entry back in. Like I think we've all. I mean, obviously, Dom's a newer fan, but like we've all had the like for the longtime fans, everyone's had their like re-entry match of
yeah.
like, oh, this is like, all right, I'm locked back in on like, let me find the real shit type of deal. Like, what else is out there? What's going on? What's good? Um, and this being the match for you is nuts.
Well, not about me because I want to let Dom talk, but I think I was in the hospital and I was so bored.
Oh, is this
And I
when you like
watched,
almost died
yes,
the
yeah,
first
and I
time?
watched, yes, and I watched a CMLL anniversario. I think it was like the Volador. Was it Angel de Oro or Dragon Rojo Jr.? One of those. It was like an apuestas, and I was like, oh yeah, Lucha is sick. And then
It's
I
true.
watched this.
That like I guarantee that was the craziest tone shift ever. um the This is like just a long brawl is the best way I can describe it.
It's a very long, uncooperative brawl, which I really like that stuff, and it's really dope. It's like the peak of that. One thing I want to say before we get started: if you watch early Wotan matches, I'm pretty sure his mask he just wore like a Kylo Ren mask from like Target, like it's plastic.
That's
That's
so
it.
awesome.
It's so fucking tough.
It's
I
so
fuck
real.
Wotan. Like I already like Wotan, so I knew this was gonna be cool. And it is. Um,
He had the
well,
Eddie Guerrero Nitro tights on.
he did have some tights on. I like that Trauma one beats his ass so fast immediately that he can't even get like the fucking belt off. He has to
Oh
like
yeah,
take it
yeah.
off later. I mean, it's a really violent brawl too from the start. Like he like drags him through the crowd holding onto his mask and shit. Like ooh,
Dude, they're just going. I think it takes like 8 or 9 minutes to get in the ring, and the whole time they're on the outside of the ring, they're just headbutting and chopping the shit out of each other and slicing each other up with beer bottles.
ooh, there's a
And
really gross fucking like
breaking like
close up.
full beer bottles over their heads.
Oh yeah, straight up just like smashing. It's like really crazy and like I don't know. I mean, because I guess you can also say this shows the versatility that Trauma. I mean, if you want to see versatility in that, Trauma Primero can do hardcore stuff. He's pretty accustomed to that. I'm pretty sure he has some Zona stuff. He had a lot of like DTU stuff when he was younger with like barbed wire and stuff. I think.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
a
and
little bit of barbed
spoiler,
wire in this match.
yeah, there is. We have two apuestas, but this one, and they're both bloody brawls, but this one is much more like death match adjacent because they're cutting with bottles, like they're using weapons. The other one has a little bit of that, but this one is much more like you could see this in Zona.
100%. Like, there's like a disgusting close up where you watch his shit get like sliced open.
And even in the other one that's gross and bloody, they're not hitting each other. Like they're hitting each other hard, but there's moments in this match where they're just like both punching each other in the head, like shoot straight punches.
Yeah, pop, 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 like straight to
like
the forehead.
over and over. It's really brutal. Oh, headbutts are like transition spots a lot of the time.
Yeah, no, because he will push
flurries.
them away. Yeah, he like headbutts them and pushes them away, and then he's like, okay, now I'm gonna hit you with a chair. It's like, oh, he's so cool at what he does, man.
And the people agree with you.
And
people are hating the fuck on him in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
I meant the people in the arena who are the only.
Oh no, in the arena, that's another thing.
Yeah.
People always get hot as fuck for Trauma. That's what like he must be like a hometown hero. Like people love him. Like they have shirts
crazy
for him and the masks and they literally have flags for him and shit in matches I watch. Like they're big shots. I think like.
And this is Arena Lopez Mateos.
You know what I mean?
And the other one's in Naucalpan, so it's not just hometown. It's like
there's
huge trauma chants, like because he dies a lot here.
Yeah,
he does.
He gets absolutely wasted
at being like a completely dying for this shit, babyface, bleed for it, and like people having to cheer for him. Man, these punches are so nasty. They literally just punch each other.
It's kind of crazy too.
They're gross, dude.
Thinking about it, because when I think about like the traumas, I guess together, but also like more so Trauma Primero, like when I think of him as like this, just like real nasty, stiff, like killer kind of guy. Which like I feel like his archetype fits more of like a heel. He fits more of a heel or Rudo like stereotype.
The people fucking love him. You know what I mean? But that's the best type of. I'm gonna say something kind of stupid, but it's almost like Austin. People don't like a squeaky clean baby face.
No, you're exactly right, dude.
That's right. Like, are we gonna say that
Tito Santana, Bruno Sammartino? They love to see the guy get pissed off and give it back.
Yeah, and bloody people up and like
Negro Casas.
Bro, it's like
are we gonna try and say that Trauma is is Mexico's Stone Cold?
Well, he wasn't. Instead of drinking beers, he's getting brained with them. Oh God, that just reminded me of that spot Dom sent from the match before, where the bottle doesn't break.
Oh yeah, and there's keeps trying to break.
Where he keeps, I literally was thinking of the photo of Brendan Fraser where he's crying. He's like, "Please just break the bottle over my head, bro." He knees him 3 times in the forehead, like kneecap to forehead.
God damn. But I'm just watching the clip you sent of them punching each other.
Dude, and then they do this multiple times in the match, and it's so cool. It's literally Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but bro, it's so dope. I mean,
I did fuck pretty heavy with I don't even know what to call it, but like the way that the tassel hair comes off of
do you know why
mask.
Do you know I came to the realization, do you know why I think he does that? I think he does that so that when he sells or when he like does his headbutts, it looks way more vicious because the tassel is fucking whoosh.
Yeah.
And it works.
It's the pro wrestling thing. It's the same reason why a lot of guys have long hair. Yeah.
Which awesome workaround because it still looks dope as fuck. I mean, it's also a good thing to grab when you're getting your mask ripped. I mean, just a dope guy. Also, what's
just
funny,
kind of get pulled around by two.
It is funny you're talking about. This guy is definitely a mean, evil, stiff bastard. But then I looked on his Instagram because that's something stupid I do, and he presents himself as the sweetest guy ever. He talks in a high pitched voice, and he's showing off his fucking action figures, and he dresses up as Spider-Man.
What is his
take away his Instagram?
What is his Instagram name? I need to follow him.
Let me look up Trauma 1. Oh, it's literally just Trauma Primero, like all caps.
Oh
he also fucking loves AI. He fucking loves.
I mean,
that's a Lucha thing, man.
Yeah, so many luchadors are just like, look at this awesome
and Joshi
AI.
For some reason too.
Yeah, fucking. Oh shit! Oh my god, he's a bulldog. Oh, I'm sending this photo. Oh,
dude,
God.
We're not joking when we say this is the most Dom guy ever, dude. Like, he is really that guy.
Dude, imagine getting fucking stiffed by a guy whose home setup is this. He literally He literally is a Mario gamer.
Man, imagine getting stiffed by a guy who has a fucking.
And he has braces.
He's got the
Oh my God.
goddamn the. It's the way his Switch controllers are held up.
Okay, this is actually this is making me laugh so hard. It's like Akira Hokuto politely posing with her dogs, and we know she's like a killer. It's the same, and like also
That's
something
probably
funny.
why that ref tried to fuck on him in this match.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is very funny. Brady,
Good
I
way to
wanna-
bring it.
Nice.
Good way to bring it back around there, Humpy.
Brady,
Had
did
to.
I was it to the podcast where I was like, why the fuck is Katie Yano in the comments
Oh
section?
yeah, responding to
Yes,
like,
bro.
in his comments.
Yeah, if you go to Tron Premier's Instagram, he has a picture of him and his mother, very sweet old little lady mom, and next to her son, the devil Krampus. And in the comments, Kata Wallaby, Mama. That dude's definitely still on heroin. Shout out though. Do you
Shout out
think
Katie
do you
Yano.
think they know who he is?
For sure.
Damn.
Actually, no.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna imagine that he doesn't know how to use his phone. He just uploads things and then it closes it. Dude, I'm sorry. This is so nicely posing with his bulldogs. And then here's the match where he's bloody and getting the shit scraped across his head. He probably comes home and lets the dogs lick the wound. Like the bald guy gif.
Oh my god, we got way off track. Anyway, yeah, back to the match. They have some barbed wire weapons. They have a barbed wire chair. There's like just a barbed wire board. And that gets used, and then like you said, Avi, the ref trips Trauma when he's like
Trips him
trying
on
to
his
run.
comeback.
He
Yeah.
trips the shit out of him.
And Negro Navarro gets super pissed.
Dude, I thought Negro Navarro was gonna
Dude,
just
it
get
looks
in there
like-
and whoop that dude's
It looks
ass.
like his heart's gonna stop because you can tell he's screaming in his face with stinky breath, and the guy's mad scared. I think it's so funny that they like stop the whole match and they're like, "Fucking gotta do fucking reffing." They gotta do reffing.
It's a very strange choice because it stops the match for like 4 minutes, and then when they
It's
get back in the
fucking
ring,
hilarious.
they start doing like Yaveo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
But
just,
it
like,
quickly they save it quickly, but it's just like such a bizarre. I mean, I know that's Indie Lucha or whatever,
I
but
think that's a very familiar face. I think that's the ref from Zona. I feel like that's like a guy. That's the Zona ref, or from what I've seen.
maybe. I don't know. I don't know my Mexican refs well enough.
I know everything.
that's
True.
true. But then from that point on, it's just a regular, like good ass brawl. And
Yeah.
it feels more like the other apuestas we're going to talk about. But the crowd is still like crazy behind Trauma. There's
Dude,
all kinds of super stiff stuff. One thing I love about him that we'll talk, I'm sure, a lot more about in the trios, is that when they're doing the like mat stuff, he's really good at it, but he's still a mean asshole. He's still trying to do like Fujiwaras, and he's like,
oh yeah,
he's not doing like ornate Yaveo. He's just like trying to break people's arms.
Yeah, like he is it's grabbing limbs and yanking a lot of the time. And
well,
like,
that's what I like about Javeo too, because it's always really nasty looking. And I guess you can say that about both Traumas. They're very adept because you look more closely. And it's like, oh, that's actually just a leg lock. He's just gonna pop his knee out. Oh,
yeah,
it's very dope.
And there's a great bit of that in the next match. Is there anything
also,
I was gonna say, is there anything
would you guys say? Isn't Trauma 1 also very good at getting his fucking ass beat?
Well, yeah,
absolutely.
He takes like 20% of this match. The up until the ref stuff, he is getting dog walked.
Yeah.
He's getting some shots in, but he's like,
dude, Wotan is a little fucker, man. He is vicious.
Yeah.
Oh, do you like the spot where he fucking spears him into the corner and the shit doesn't break and he grabs a chair and brains him anyway? I'm gonna quit this right now because Dude, Wotan looks like shit, man. He fucking is in pain.
Everything he does is insane. They're like even more than the other one with the crazy blood loss. Like they are both like pretty wiped out by the end of this.
Oh yeah, no, they're 100% exhausted. They probably can't even lift their fucking arms up.
And they're probably concussed.
Not near as bad as the other opuestos, for sure.
Dude, I think some of the funniest parts of this match too is when they like rip at each other's masks so hard that like it's not even it's like not in the correct orientation.
Dude, I was gonna say
they're looking at like the side of it and shit, and they gotta like twist it back.
There's a point where Wotan, like, after he gets his mask ripped, like, the eyes of his mask are, like, on the side, like, down by his cheek and neck, and he's just, like, looking out of the rip hole.
It's like when SpongeBob had, like, the sock on his face. Like, it's all it's, like, all fucked up.
Yeah, so Trauma wins with the Lo Negro del Negro, but when he gets on the mic, he has to like stick the mic in his mask because his mask is like so fucked up and shredded up.
I like when he hugs. I like when he hugs his father and gets blood all over his fucking face and just doesn't care.
So when the fucking wait a minute, I might be getting these confused. I might be getting insane bloody matches confused. Yeah, I think
no, I'm gonna be honest.
I'll save that.
Trauma Primero. I only he not the best at giving German suplexes. I feel like, or Wotan just never takes them well. Because I watched one where he just doesn't do it well, and this one he just fucking yanks him down, which I mean pretty cool. But
well, he just got smoked with one like so nasty. And then it's his turn, and it's almost like just a roll through.
Yeah, he's just.
But I think like they're like.
I was gonna say
they're almost
maybe
out
he's
on
just
their
so
feet.
concussed. Yeah.
There's like I gotta get through this spot. I don't know how old ass Shuel Guerrero is wearing a Lakers jersey, and it's so funny when they do the zoom in because his old man ears coming out, and he is the biggest old man ears ever. You just like fucking the guy from Up. Big fucking old man ears.
Oh,
this is a fucking psychotic match.
Yeah,
it is disgustingly bloody.
Really,
I mean,
all of these matches are.
That's why he brought a fucking white mask because it looks awesome. Duh.
Yeah, that too. Like the like tassel dreads, like being
tassels are all red,
blood stained. Yeah, it just looks fucking amazing.
Dude, I mean, Wotan is nasty with the cuts too. He just like kind of he like fucking elbows him in the head and shit and punches him. Yeah, no, there's straight punches to the head. One thing I like about Trauma Primero while I'm remembering, I like how he carries himself. Like in his matches, you can just tell he's a brawler because when there's like the dead space, he doesn't just like stand there and do an action pose. Like he walks at you and like headbutts you or like like sticks his head in your like
no wasted movement.
Yeah, or like he does like boxing, shadow boxing things. Like I'm gonna punch you in the face. Like he is a brawler. Like he's a mean fucking bully.
Moving on to the next match where he is somehow more of a bully. It is let me get the whole thing here. Daga, Flamita, and Eterno versus Los Traumas and Sadiko from AULL 11412. The story of this match is very much based around Daga and Trauma Primero, but that's not to like take away from anything that any of the other four workers.
No, this match is dope for everyone through and through, but I wanted to bring this because, like I said, it was like the first Trauma Primero thing that stuck out to me when I was like forever, like first ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a great showcase of what I mean when I say he breaks the rhythm of a match that you're just not expecting.
Yeah, because like it starts with Eterno and Trauma 2.
It starts with that sort of respectful Yaveo that you expect.
Yeah.
Like they're trading holds back and forth, and when it's over, they shake hands, type stuff.
Yeah, we get a Este Lucha chant. Shut up, bitch.
and then Trauma Primero and Daga come in, and I feel like even his Leveo is like a little meaner. Like straight up, he does like a leg lock. It's a dueling leg lock, and they immediately
That's exactly what I wrote.
Yeah, Trauma immediately decides he like they start kicking each other with their heels, and like that's you can tell like shit's gonna go down. Like
it just feels like
the tension's building, and he's so
it
good
feels
at
like
that, 'cause
there's
he gets up.
external beef.
Yeah, he gets up in his fucking face. Like it feels like a bar fight. Like it feels like when your two homies like are actually about to fight, and you're like, oh shit, do I have to hold one of them back? I like actually don't want to.
And that does happen.
Yeah, you're like
Daga this whole match is like I just kept writing in my like I just kept writing my notes. I was like, you don't want that smoke, dude. Like you why are you like cruising for a bruising right now, dude? Like you're pushing against the one guy in this match that is more than willing to just beat the fuck out of you.
I feel like it's more just like Daga himself is a pretty stiff guy. Like he, at least in his Lucha wiki, not to sound like that, it says he favors like the hard hitting style of Japan, blah blah blah. So I feel like if anyone's down for that, it's him. But
it's also like
just a bigger guy.
These are like cocks of the walk. Like
Trauma
like, 1 is like pretty big in IWRG. Daga is in AAA, and he's like in Paris Del Mall at this point. It's just the two guys that people want to see like
really tie up.
It's literally like it's like a piss contest. It's like, hey, bro,
thing.
Yeah. They live up to it because they're beating the fuck out of each other.
Trauma puts him in like a crossface, but instead of doing a crossface, he just like grabs his mouth and cheek and like fish hooks and pulls it. Like it's real nasty.
To the point that after like 2 or 3 minutes of them being in the ring together, like everybody's in the ring.
Everybody's in there
between them.
Yeah, like, because they just keep doing more and more vicious holds, and then they get pissed off, and like Trauma throws a slap, and it's really vicious brawling. Like it's like pretty realistic looking. It is real. Like they probably just straight up didn't like each other. Like it was probably a nightmare after the fact of this match. You know what I mean? Like to be a fly on the wall, that probably was crazy.
Flamita's in there. Flamita and Eterno are in there just trying to do flips. Like what the
fuck?
Like
come on.
Yeah,
bro.
Flamita and Sadiko both get in the ring, and they're just trying to do like lucha stuff, and then they the root. I guess I don't know who the Rudo is here, but the Traumas
both assholes.
Traumas and Sadiko get the win of the first fall. And then that's when like Trauma 1 is in the ring and he spits at Daga, who's just on the apron, which only makes it worse.
Dude, it makes it, yeah, bro, like spitting and shit. Ugh. You bastard.
Yeah, as we've talked about on this podcast, not a big spit fan, but well, I like it. I think it's fucking I enjoy it.
Spit.
You know what was really funny is when they got back in the ring the second time and Daga whipped him and went for a drop down and Trauma just stopped and kicked him in the head.
Yeah, just like I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm like he like is trying to still work, and that was around the time where I'm just like, why are you trying? Like clearly you've pissed this dude off and all he wants to do is like punch the shit out of you.
He just wants to get in a strike exchange with him where he can like be like, oops, I stiffed you by accident. Ha ha.
Well, he slaps him one time so hard he about knocked him out and knocked him down. So Daga definitely throws a couple.
Yeah.
Big
Daga's throwing live rounds too, yeah.
But it is funny.
I figure else he would die. I like Daga tries to throw a headbutt and Trauma just fucking is like, nope, he just pushes him away. Just I'm not selling your shit.
And in between all this, there's these little breaks where like
you just get
Flamita will come in and like flip around and
do a dope ass sequence,
do a Styles clash or something.
Yeah, like a Styles clash.
Or you get some like
the ladies are chanting for Daga and like everybody else is chanting Trauma.
You're
Dude, it's literally the case of Pretty Boy and shit, bro. He smacks the shit out of him so hard. I mean,
you get some like fun. Daga does like a sheer drop brainbuster.
Did you see that shit Sadako did where it was like a It was like a fucking driver to his knees. Like, I don't even know how to describe that.
Yeah, that was crazy as fuck.
That probably hurt his neck.
I gotta find it. Oh no, an error occurred. Why would you?
If I find it, I'll clip it. Cause
I was gonna say you'll clip it. Who am I kidding?
dude, cause it's the craziest shit ever.
Yeah, like after Daga slaps the shit out of him, I wrote in my notes, "You gonna pay for that, bitch boy?" Because I'm just
he most certainly pays. He pays
I'm
every
like,
time. I think.
there's no way you can just smack the shit out of that man and he's just gonna let that one slide, especially after he's been so aggro on you.
He is the quickest to violence in any match ever.
I mean, I think
he started it here.
Yeah, no, he did.
That
he started the first kick in the leg lock, and then that was like, all right.
The first experience we had on Pod was that was the Viano's match, right? Which that is like
oh yeah, no, that
canonically is a very good example.
I think it's just good when he goes up against guys that are young themselves and assholes and think they're like, I'm not gonna let you stiff me, because that's what happened to young Viano, and oh man, did he pay the price every time.
His head open.
It wasn't even Trauma Primero. That was Trauma Dose. That's literally just one of his spots too. Just kick you in the face as hard as these are violent brothers, man. You guys need to watch these guys.
That's why we're here, man.
No, yeah, please, guys.
So the end of this match, right, is Daga dives, he dives out onto, or no, he gets lined by Sadiko, and then that's when he gets held by Trauma Primero, and just, yep, you're gonna die.
Yeah, man, Trauma Dose does not stiff Daga.
No,
he's like, I don't. He probably has enough on his plate already.
Yeah,
he doesn't really do much in this one.
He does
really,
not,
other than the finish.
Yeah, he does the finish. He has some good Yaveo at the beginning, but yeah, he is largely a non-factor.
Sadiko does a dope German suplex. I mean, that's dope. I always fuck with that.
Yeah, him and Eterno are basically the main proponents of the finish. But like we said, or like I said, I guess, this is
this is the Trauma Primero show.
This is Trauma and Daga.
Yeah, that's what you want to see.
With 4 other guys doing some wrestling in between. And it's a great tension builder. I don't know if they ran anything with these two after that, but if they didn't, that's a fucking mistake.
Yeah, this shit was money. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's one of those things. Lucha DB said this was one of those matches they threw money in at the end.
I bet.
Yeah, it cuts off right after the finish.
Yeah.
So
right as soon as the finish happens, which,
dude, I mean, I'm watching them face off at the 22-minute mark, Daga and Trauma Primero, and he's so antsy. He's moving back and forth, I just want to smack you so fucking hard right now. Oh, and then and there it happens. And it just up.
Yep. Oh,
you almost see in his face for a second. He's like, I don't Daga's I don't even really want to smack back, man.
Yeah, it's the look on his face. I'm gonna
pokes his tongue through his cheek.
I'm screenshotting this. This is a man questioning his life choice.
It sucks when you got to get into a strike exchange with this guy for anything. Chest chops. I mean, every chest chop from Trauma Primero sounds like a firecracker from his big fucking hands. He just has a crazy build where his whole it's very barrel chested. It's sloped and big. Fucking weird motherfucker, big belly.
Dude, I don't know if I've ever been
his nipples always showing.
I don't know if I've ever been as ready to talk about a match as I am as the third. This if the first two are good examples of like, oh, like this is what he does really well. Like this are some cool stuff, like good matches, fun, like a fun brawl, fun, like kind of him like stiffing him around and like showing off a little bit of like him getting to be like that kind of asshole and stuff like that. Um, the next match, Trauma won versus Candice Lupus from IWRG 42916. This Apuestas is insanity. It's unnerving.
It almost, to me, it feels like I should definitely watch the build up because there's more matches between them. It feels like a match where Trauma Primero has met a guy that's almost as big a bully as him. Because I mean, Canis
And
Lupus is
almost as
big.
insane as him.
Canis Lupus
Yeah.
is a big motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the Commando Negro versus El Pollo match?
He is
I've
Commando
not.
Negro,
Commando
right?
Negro, yeah.
It has been so long since I've seen that, so I forgot. But he is
That's a
big
pretty
motherfucker.
big bully performance in that one. And he starts this with like a headbutt tope and some evil punches.
Oh yeah, dude, they do.
I
From the start, I was like, "This is a dom match." They slap the shit out of each other, and they're like, "Yep."
I wrote straight to slapping is how I described the start of this match.
Because it's the best It's the best next best thing to a punch.
Dude, the first part of this match, like I was kind of saying this to Aubie earlier, like before you joined the call, we were kind of chatting pre-pod, and I was like, this match more than the first Apuestas, really like it just like grabbed me and like pulled me in because I think it's maybe because it's the first part of this is so much of just Trauma getting owned. Like he's getting nothing.
He is that's what I mean also, that he is like a genuinely a great seller, baby face, like gets the crowd behind him. Like he can do that. Like when the time calls for it, he can do that. But I guess he just doesn't want to do that. He just wants to fucking beat people up a lot, which,
Well, it's like this is a 2 out of 3 falls match, unlike the Wotan match.
Yes.
And it's structured in like a very, common way where he gets dominated in the first fall. It's really short, but the crowd is already chanting trauma, trauma, and he loses with his own hold.
Yes, he does. He gets hit with that, which is tough.
Such a cool point of the match too, because it's like you can really feel the like disappointment.
Oh shit!
That he lost because of it.
But he's getting his ass beat so bad. His first real like offensive move that's not a strike is like a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, like at the very end of the second fall. Otherwise, he's just getting rocked.
At one point, Candice Lupus hits like a punch combo of just like straight punches to the throat.
Oh and yeah, the worked ones that probably hurt more than a real punch because it's to my fucking throat, bro.
And then one just like massive slap.
Canis Loop was probably one of the only guys to make wrestling in t-shirt look cool.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Is like he's got the t-shirt on, and so like the brawl kind of feels crazy because it's like, man, he is just he's just ready to jump on basically.
Did you guys notice his dumbass? I'm pretty sure he rotated and jumped the wrong way for Trauma's fucking for Trauma's submission because he rolls like the way that doesn't even give him really pressure on the he rolled the wrong way, which is tough.
It probably his first time doing it.
Yeah, just wanted to fuck with him.
The third fall here is the damn fucking part.
It's the money maker. For sure. Like the first two are pretty quick. Like it's literally the first like 10 minutes of the file that is
probably less.
No, I'm looking at it. That's the other reason I said 10 minutes. Of like a 42-minute file basically.
But a lot of that is mask stuff.
But
I think it's like a 25-ish minute match or something. But the majority of the match is the third fall.
Yeah.
And the crowd is on fire because I think they know what they're about to get.
And This is one of the most like unnerving, bloody, like. So I mean, it's just like it's a dick measuring contest with strikes until Connie Lupus gets out of the fucking ring and goes and gets a chair from the front row.
The chairs from like your elementary school, hard plastic, cannot be adjusted.
I
Disgusting.
literally, dude, legitimately in my notes, I wrote, "That's a school chair. Oh fuck no."
Me too. I did too. I wrote chairs, but like school chairs. And they just take turns hitting each other in the brains with them for a couple.
They try to put their hands up, but they get all right the back of their head. Like there's
that's the fucked up thing about it is like he, like they grab the chairs, right, and I'm like, ah man, like this is gonna be nasty, and then Candy Sloopy's like hits him over the back with it the first time, like that's the first chair strike. So I went, oh,
I like that.
it
feels like Trauma Primera gets so mad at the chair shots that like he sells, but he's like, I'm getting right back up and hitting you because fuck you. He hits him right back immediately. It's very funny.
He hits him in the back, and my first thought is, oh, that's not that bad. And then Trauma like hits him with the chair in the back, and I'm like, okay, maybe we're gonna be logical here. And then Kenny Sloopy stands up and just brains him, and then they just go back and forth braining each other.
So fucking hard.
Canis Lupus does one of the nastiest blade jobs I've ever seen.
Dude,
while they're both down.
He cuts himself so deep, probably too deep, probably by accident.
Oh yeah, he's fucked up.
He's gasping. He's not.
It's from his head down his chest on his legs.
It is like
Trauma, and Trauma's mask turns red.
It is pouring out of the mouth hole of his mask. Like, I've seen less pressure out of a faucet than the blood that is pouring out of this dude's fucking mouth hole in his mask. Like, it is insane.
It is pretty disgusting at like what's happening. Also, this is the perfect setup with the lights. They're sweating every time they chop. The sweat flies.
Yeah,
best shit for wrestling ever.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The announcer very casually, like right around this point, calls Canis Lupus a pendejo, and it killed me the way he said it, like so casually.
Fucking pendejo, bro.
Yeah. Then they just kind of are doing like pinning combinations, and they're both like almost dead, and they're great. It's like 2.9, but they're really good, and they're doing nasty ass submissions.
Dude, the headbutts are crazy. Like
the headbutts are fucking nuts.
Canis Lupus is like crazy because he just fucking grabs him by the horns and just keeps doing it. Like that's why I'm saying it's almost like bully versus bully because he's like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna just fucking do it.
I literally wrote, why are they headbutting each other? Like,
that has to feel so fucking bad, man.
Cause like, why, man? Why? I'm like, you're already so concussed.
Some of the best mask ripping ever in this match. It is so effective and so cool looking. They rip the shit out of each other, man.
But yeah, like you said, it's like Connie's will get like a submission, and then Trauma will get out of it, roll him up, get a 2, and it all kind of leads to the moment when Candy Sloopy's fucking pile drivers Trauma.
Yeah, it is honestly a disgusting pile driver because it was all neck. That was definitely like a real neck brace that was needed.
Yeah, the neck brace. That's what I was going to talk about earlier. I got these confused. They knocked the ref down because the Martinete is banned. It's illegal. Yeah, and he takes it so nasty, and he grabs the ropes on the 2.9. I'm sure everybody thought that was going to be the finish.
Yeah.
But he keeps trying to cover him, and after he kicks out the third time, Canis Lupus starts headbutting him and yanking his head towards his own head while he's headbutting him.
Yeah, like just going crazy, like you're cutting out the middleman almost, just like bop bop bop.
It's so gross. And then he misses a splash. Trauma gets his legs up on the splash, and the quote-unquote doctor comes in and starts putting a neck brace on Trauma 1. And Cerebro Negro. Canis Lupus, like, throws him, and
Dude, he fucking football tackles him and immediately gets his white coat covered.
It's covered.
In fucking blood.
Yeah, from the mat.
It's like a Dexter scene, bro.
Yeah, it's so
Dude,
crazy.
The amount of blood, like, that is just, like, stained all over the mat, too. I was, like, at one point I was watching
He tackles that fucking doctor.
At one point I was watching it, just, like, looking at the camera people by ringside, and I'm just like, man, your clothes are ruined.
Did y'all watch the post-match, the unmasking and stuff? Because I swear to God, after the doctor saw him, he was bleeding more. I don't know if he was, like, playing it up, but there's a moment in the post-match, because during the course of the match, like, all his blood is on the mat, and it's, like, sweaty. But it, like, starts just gooshing again while he's in the ring, and Trauma 1's, like, cutting a promo. He's just sitting there just shooting more blood out.
If you guys replay the Martinete, he literally does. He gets dropped right on his fucking head. Like, he's too low. He gets dropped right on his head. That is, like... I mean, I guess just because he's a big, thick motherfucker. Dude, that's so bad. Holy fuck. That is so bad. That's so awesome, though. That's actually awesome.
Well, Canis Lupus has no idea where he is.
He's I don't think either of them do. Yeah.
At that point. Yeah.
I honestly think he probably slipped from all the blood, and he just kept it. And then he fucks up his probably fractured vertebrae with those headbutts. He just moves his head a bunch. Yep. It's so tough. It's the awesomest shit ever. Imagine a future where Canis Lupus won.
Damn.
Dude.
Well, he lost, and his beautiful wife comes to unmask him.
The final, I guess he wins, yeah. But the final submission, did you guys notice how gross it was when, like, he's, like, writhing and, like, it's just
kicking him.
But, like, he's writhing in the blood, and, like, there's this pool, like, like, he's just, like, wiping the face, his blood, and, you know what I mean? There's just a big pool of blood.
Hold on,
I just
took a great screenshot of it. Hold on.
We'll tweet it.
Oh my God.
Like, you know how when WWE, like, shows blood, they'll, like, black and white.
That would need a black and white.
This needs the black and white filter more than any blood.
It needs the territories, like the big X.
Yeah, dude.
Like black X on the screen.
But you know what I mean? Like, he's going back and forth in it, all over the floor. Like, it's all... Oh, grossness.
Like... Oh my God, dude. There's so much blood. Like, it looks like a murder scene.
He probably he probably had to go to the hospital after this. I don't know.
I wrote him my notes at one point that he was, or did I write in my notes, or did I send that in the group chat? But I was like he's gonna be covered in so much blood that, like, by the time he, like, goes to unmask, like, you aren't gonna be able to see his face anyway. Because like he was bleeding
red, yeah,
so goddamn much, yeah.
They get him cleaned up before that, and you do see his face, and he's very sad, and it's a lovely thing. Sick ass fucking match. Awesome guy. Thank you, Dom.
Yeah,
fantastic. I think, like, we're gonna do more of these with our guests. Like, we're gonna have a couple guests on, or I guess more than a couple, but we're gonna have some guests on over the course of the next couple weeks to kind of bring their agendas on. But to kind of, like, round out the, like, our pod agendas, this is a great way to end it, I think, because you have to, like...
No one wins CM Punk award, by the way.
Oh,
Eterno.
Yeah.
No, definitely not Eterno. Eterno is the
actually
biggest
no.
He would do a flip in the middle.
I know who's getting the fucking CM Punk award. It's that bitch ass ref from the fucking
100%.
Wotan match.
Yeah.
We're
They
gonna
were
beat
like
him up.
pretending to hold him back. That was so funny.
That
Dude.
motherfucker's getting the CM Punk award this week. But anyway, like, you know, these are guys like the three that we highlighted, right? Paul London, Bam Bam, or not Bam Bam Bigelow. Fuck, Big Boss Man. Shouts out Bam Bam, not for GWE purposes, but just like in general. And Trauma One, like, these are not guys for you to consider to be your number 1 spot. These are not guys for you to consider to be your number 10 spot. But these are guys that, like, when you're looking at a list of 100 greatest wrestlers, maybe you should consider what they bring to the table and what makes them
even in like the 90s of
just
a
as
list,
entertaining. Yeah, like what makes these guys just as entertaining as, you know, somebody who is like a pure top guy, you know, as a, I don't want to say Ric Flair, it's a bad comparison, but like someone who, like, you would maybe consider for a number 80 spot or a, you know, a 90 spot. That's what these guys are, in my opinion. And I think, like, the agendas, from what I know of guys that are coming that others are bringing on over the next course of like handful of weeks, like they're a bit more high guys. Like there are guys that you should think about it like higher spots because they have that pure, like, example of what greatest wrestler ever should be, in my opinion. But just like, this is the perfect example of, you should watch this because you should tap in. Like, you need to, like, be more tapped into wrestling if you're going to vote on GWE. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, to just discredit guys like this is doing yourself a disservice. And also, don't vote. Don't vote yet. Just don't vote yet. It's okay.
Yeah, wait. You got a month.
Yeah.
Watch more, please.
Watch more. Learn a bit more. That's why we're still doing this. That's why we're still watching. We're still going to be recommending guys. I think literally we have 3 guys lined up still, right? Is that
I think we've got 4.
4? Yeah, you're right. And even
maybe 5 because Lawson said he wanted to do it too.
Yay!
Yeah.
we could do the Lawson and Corey episode together. No, I'm
Dude,
just kidding.
that's 5 weeks. We don't gotta pick, boys.
I
You know, maybe like,
we get tired. We get tired.
By the time we're done with this, you're gonna be really tired of hearing us talk about GWE, and maybe you get that way like 2 weeks. Maybe you already are that way.
Already
I
are,
don't
yeah.
know.
Well, if you've been on Twitter today, you probably already are.
Well, that's a whole different story. I've been staying off of my wrestling Twitter today. Well, for the last handful of days. So, I've been really just locked in on like my personal. So I've been seeing a lot more baseball and racing and all that stuff. But, yeah, we you know, once we're done with this, like, we're gonna go back to like so much crazy stuff because we now have like at least a month minimum of not having to find matches for the pod, so we can just create like
next week's already picked out.
We can just create a
Let's
cachet.
Fucking go.
Do you want to leak who's gonna come on the pod next week? Or,
Yeah,
or are we...
if everything goes according to plan, our good friend Jom will be here next week.
Woo!
Always love a Jom episode.
I also love Jom episodes because Jom is such a well thought and spoken young gentleman.
Yeah, he's really nice to do a podcast with him.
Yeah.
That's true.
Y'all. JK, love y'all.
To keep moving on, I guess, with the normal pod bits here. Dom, tell us a little bit about elephants.
Have I talked about elephants before?
I think we have, but who cares?
Have
They're
we?
really. We might have. I think so. I mean,
There's
Dumbo.
there's a
You know,
possibility for everything.
Dumbo is an elephant from the circus, and they have the pink elephants that when he gets
This is
high.
this is
Uh-huh.
this is like a perfect example. We've always like made the joke about how we need to like
Make a list of Animal
Yeah.
Corner, but
keep
like
track.
how
Well, how we've like needed to keep track of like who we do for the cage match game.
I don't. Please,
Um,
please don't tell me it's me this time because I
no,
haven't.
it's me. It's me. You're
Ooh,
good. You just have to guess.
I got it.
We got a baby
but
elephant at the zoo here.
That's so fucking cute.
Well, it's like 3 now, but it's still small.
It's awesome how small baby elephants are still big as fuck.
Yeah.
what were you saying about the fucking pink elephant?
Pink elephants from Dumbo when he gets high, when he gets drunk. Elephants on parade, elephants on parade.
So, could I give you some random Brady lore, like 3
Pink
weeks in a
elephants
row or
on
something like
parade.
that?
Yes.
The like right in my hometown, there is a giant elephant statue that is painted
Ooh.
pink. That
Do
is
you
like,
think
and
it's
it's like,
for Dumbo, the pink elephants on
They want
parade?
y'all to get fucked up.
True.
well, it's like the antique mall. I guess like they bought it for the antique mall, and so like
That's
that's the
cute. That's
name of
cute.
the.
That's cute though.
I guess I'm just like doxing my hometown, but I don't live there anymore. I guess so it doesn't matter. But
I love cute elephants, but I mean like they're so intelligent. I think there's a video where there's a movie where Jackie Chan had to do scenes with one and he like fully bonded with it and like he would just play with it all set and it's like that's I would too. Like they're beautiful creatures and it's like another sad thing, like just victims of like us as humans, like the ivory trade and bullshit, like the tusk hunting. It's very sad, very, very sad. Because they're such beautiful creatures. They're so intelligent. Like, I mean, they're so smart. You can form a bond with them, man. You can. They're so intelligent.
this is probably a comment for Aubie and Aubie only. You remember you remember the damn elephant from Smokey and the Bandit 2?
I do.
Dude, I should watch Smokey and the Bandit.
Well, like the first one is stupid, but the second one, like the whole premise is they have to like transport this elephant. Um, and so like they have an elephant that's like in the bed of this like in the back of this semi, and then like the elephant has a baby. It's a whole deal.
Elf has a baby. That sounds so awesome. Well, there's a book I read. There's
Was
a
it a
book I
funny
read when I
book?
was not a comic book. When I was in elementary school, I read a book called The One and Only Ivan about a silverback gorilla who lived in the mall, and it's like the whole plot is that they introduce or like an elephant next door has a baby, but the elephant passes away, the mother elephant, so it's like up to this gorilla to like help raise it because they're stuck in the mall and like honestly when like Alex is old enough to read it, you should let him read it because it's a really good book. It's actually a dope ass book.
He likes the Bart gets an elephant. He likes that.
Yeah, wait, let me send it. The One and Only they made a,
Oh,
a
wow.
movie for it over COVID. I have no idea. But
Imagine
this
being at the
actually,
mall and seeing a damn gorilla and elephant in the mall.
dude, it's kind of like a really sad book. It's kind of beautiful though. It's kind of beautiful as fuck because you feel so bad for this gorilla because like he was loved as like a human, but like obviously you can't love no, you can't love no
You can't love a gorilla.
as a human because you can't have him enclosed because then when that gorilla's got to be a gorilla,
Rip
he
your
can't
arms
be a
off.
gorilla. Yeah,
Eat your face.
yeah, bro. You know what's funny? The lady who had a pet chimp that ripped her friend's face off, she definitely felt bad, but then she just got another pet chimp. So like that's funny. She's just chimp crazy.
I'm, I'm like, I'm just looking at the Smoking the Bandit thing, and and there's a YouTube like clip of the elephant, like after the elephant gives birth, and the one and only comment is, "As an elephant lover, I can't help myself but being skeptical about a baby elephant's size and age for a newborn. I know it's just a movie, but still."
Yes.
So being pedantic about a very clearly not being newborn elephant in a movie.
Old people love to get on the YouTube comments and say the most pointless shit of all time.
Yeah, of all time ever.
All right, are you guys ready for the cage match game?
Let's do it.
I'm so ready.
The overall rating is a 7.41. 7.41.
This is Christopher Daniels.
It is not Christopher Daniels.
He's probably higher than that. Dick Togo.
It is not Dick Togo. All right, I gotta decide. Full transparency here. I didn't look this up until we had already started recording the podcast. So, I gotta figure out which one of these I want to talk about. Stalling. You know, I could always just edit this, but I don't.
True.
That's I'll give you a review from everyone's favorite cage match user, Mizzle Assault Ant.
Lord.
It is a 10. Definitely one of the best, most innovative, and most influential guys of the 2000s. Every bit as good as AJ. It's a shame he was more plagued with injury. Honestly, pretty tame review there from Mizzle. Considering
reread it. I did the thing.
Definitely one of the best, most innovative, and most influential guys of the 2000s. He was every bit as good as AJ Styles. It's a shame he was more plagued with injury.
Amazing Red.
It is Amazing Red.
Holy shit! I wasn't a gap.
Sniped.
I was gonna say Petey Williams.
That's 3 points for Aubie. That puts him at 6, 2 behind me. Aubie making a late stage
Kenny Omega,
charge.
man.
That actually, Kenny Omega, fuck you, Brady. That actually relates to our pros and cons.
Oh shit!
Yes. He says, "Hey, File Under Fire dudes, I have been watching the Paul London versus Akio feud video you guys recommended last week, and in almost every match, I see something I haven't seen before. That got me thinking about novelty and invention as criteria for GWE candidates. It can feel like a shallow reason to rate someone highly, but there is a really thrilling, visceral feeling to seeing something new. Especially if that new thing is actually cool and not some lame shit that is just different for the sake of being different. Do you guys look at things like novelty or invention when ranking someone? Is there anyone on your lists that you think you may rank mainly or even solely on those attributes?"
Bro, Connor. I mean, obviously, I don't do greatest W ever. I mean, greatest W ever. I don't do the GWE stuff, but 100% I value like people doing cool new shit when it comes to like guys I like controversial. Aries does a lot of stupid shit, but he does a lot of cool shit that no one else does that I think looks so fucking cool and dope and cool, and that only he does, and that's why I value him. Same thing as the Traumas. They do cool shit that no one else does. They have a special way they do Yave and brawls and shit that I really appreciate. Black Buffalo, I mean, the way that's just the way someone does something, but yeah, he does cool stuff. I mean, his fucking finisher is so cool, and not many people do the neck hung leg drop on the rope. That's that's dope. You know what I mean?
So
yes, 100% I value someone doing cool new shit.
I mean, I'll just. I mean, I don't care. Like my number one is Negro Casas, and a large part of that feeling is just that. It's when you go into watching a Negro Casas match that like there is a good chance you see him do something that you have not seen him do prior,
Uh-huh.
or have not seen anyone do prior. Just because, and it's like, it's very like small, minute things. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he's doing things that are overly innovative, like what you're talking about with the Paul London and Akio stuff. They're not doing things that like would change the business or anything, but like things we've talked about on this podcast before that he does, or the simple things like there was a match I watched last week where somebody was getting in like through the bottom and middle rope, and he just walked over and real casually just kicked it, so it
Yeah,
like
that's
crotched
dope.
him. Like, it's just like little contextual things, right? Like that he
Yeah.
does that just kind of put him over an edge, because he's like, he's not trying effortlessly to like, or he's not putting a bunch of effort into like be like, oh look, I'm trying to do this and these new things and all that. I'm not trying to innovate. He's just like, he's trying to be always in everything. If that makes sense.
I think, yeah, that's so a guy like Canyon or Shuji Kondo or Kagetora
Yes,
are
that's so
people
true.
who like innovate moves. Those guys are fucking awesome, and they would be on the proverbial awesome guys list. I don't know if we've mentioned on this podcast before, but like sick guys. I like novelty in the Arn Anderson, Negro Casas, Buddy Rose, like Rock and Roll Express kind of way, where they're finding like new ways to serve the match or doing like new bits, really,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah.
a Bill Dundee and Ron Garvin innovation in where they're finding new ways to be like sadistic and,
Mhm.
and like
Yeah.
jack people up.
I think it's something that can only just help people. Like, help their case. Um I I think I mean, it definitely helps like a lot of 90s and 2000s guys to be like, oh, this is like, this person helped innovate a move that like uh everyone uses now. Like, Yoshida and the air raid crash is a good example.
Yeah, we
Oh
saw
yeah,
one
everyone took
today.
that shit over. True.
Yeah. Like, now it's just like a known common move, but like when she was like when she was doing it, that's like that's a killer.
Yeah, see, I think that's cool, but I don't know if it adds to like a case for me as much as the other stuff. But it is awesome when
And
people do
like,
crazy stuff. As long as it's not just like totally ornamental, like I'm just gonna do a roll here for no reason or whatever, and it makes it
Mhm.
logical.
roll through punt kicks or something,
Yeah,
or uh
like the
or like
buckshot lariat.
Oh
the
yeah, bugshot lariat.
the thing I like about the buckshot is just like, it looks cool and no one else seems to know how to do it to make it look cool. Which is funny, like, it's a funny thing. But yeah, it's like, it's stupid. And like, in the context of a lot of other places, like, it wouldn't work. Like, you could not do a buckshot in like, you know, 80s WWF. You would just get like chop blocked. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Bruno's taking your knees out and you're dead.
Chop blocks are pretty cool. I like chop blocks.
Chop blocks are amazing.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I think, like Albie said, the way, and it's something I do as well, like the value of looking at like little things that add to the match and add to the overall performance, that make you feel like, oh, look at that, it's something new, I think is more valuable than just like being an innovator. But I think I don't know, this is where like it's such a weird, the GWE thing is such a weird prompt, I guess, in the grand scheme,
Mhm.
because it's so easy to tunnel. You know what I mean? Like it's so easy to like focus on certain things and ignore other things. And I think we saw that a lot today with a lot of the lists
Your lists are
that
stinky.
got put out. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. That's
Your lists are mad stinky. You had 10
Stinky.
years.
well, that's the thing. The people had 10 years, but a lot of people took maybe a year. Maybe. Keyword.
Partner.
Probably
Gee,
like a
partner.
couple months.
A couple hours. Sorry. Make your list, whatever. Who cares?
Oh, goddamn. Yeah.
Well, listen to us first, because we're
listen
smart.
to, yeah,
All
listen
right.
to us.
And
Consider
we have big wieners.
Consider Trauma, consider Paul London, consider Big Boss Man, consider who our guests bring over the next couple weeks.
Consider our big wieners.
Our big ass wieners.
Yep. Who is dude of the week? I don't even know. I didn't. Yeah.
Andy.
Yes.
We gave it to Andy like 2 weeks ago, didn't we?
So.
True. Fair enough.
We love Andy.
Andy and his awesome son Otis.
Andy will be a guest here in the coming weeks on the pod, and he's gonna shit all over every single one of your GWE takes.
I'm
Not
so
mine.
ready.
He's
not
gonna
him.
shit. He might shit over my GWE takes.
Maybe.
He might, honestly.
I kind of like it though. It's fun banter. He shit on my GWE takes yesterday, actually, because he did a thing that was like rank these wrestlers like in order, and I ranked them, and he was just like wrong.
Yep.
He goes try again.
Try again.
There you go, Andy, dude of the week.
Yeah, there you go. Good job, Andy. Oh, we could have gave it to Corey. It was his birthday.
Oh yeah, Corey.
True, and
yeah.
Corey. And Corey. No, and Corey.
All our friends.
All of our friends.
Our dude
And all of you, if you
And my
listen to
wife.
this podcast, and his wife, and his son, and
Yeah.
daughter,
Yep.
and
Dog,
Dom,
my dog.
Yeah, and your dog, and Dom's dog,
Yep.
and
Yup.
my girlfriend, and who else can we give it to? Who else do we know?
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, actually, hey, I'll give it to Stephanie Vakura for making those two girls fucking bonk heads so
Coconuts.
fucking hard.
Yeah.
That was loud as fuck.
Dude, I haven't heard that nasty of a headbutt sound in a minute. Like we watched all of those matches today,
That was
and I
food 10 level.
didn't hear one that was that nasty. Oh, it was fucking brutal. And they both had like just giant ass goose eggs from it too. Yeah, disgusting, man. This was a pretty quick pod, boys. We did it. Good job.
Sick.
Dom, thank you so much for
course.
pushing through. It was a challenge, I know, to try and like get all of this stuff to even just make a case. Not even to your fault, man. Like what a indie lucha. What a hard thing to find. But hey, we have at least given you 3 matches, which by the way, we mentioned that Dom was doing Trauma 1 in the GWE Discord, and like both the 2 Apuestas immediately got sent.
Yep.
Which like that is insane. But yeah, we I'm glad we got here. And we'll see you guys next week with Jom. Oh, if you want to send us a question, fileunderfirepod@gmail.com. That anybody can send us a question, not just Connor. That's where Connor sends us his emails. But anyone who's listening to this pod, there's like, I think consistently like at least 60 people, maybe more. I don't know how many people listen on Apple. I don't see that account. But like there's at least 60 plus people that are listening to this on a regular weekly basis, other than like a couple weeks ago when we had a giant viewer spike on the YouTube. Don't understand that one because it went back down. But hey, whatever. But any of you can send us an email or you can comment. I'll read the comments and I'll send it to the group chat and we'll laugh at you if you comment something funny. But yeah, just send us an email. Ask us questions. If you have questions about GWE, give us you can give us the same kind of prompt of rank wrestlers. Preferably keep it low because I don't want to have to think through a big list. But do whatever you want. Like this podcast or rate us or whatever the fuck podcast platform you listen on. Do the things that that make the podcast platform happy. And other than that, see you guys next week with Jom and another GWE case.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye-bye.